Despite portraying one of the most beloved fictional characters in history as Luke Skywalker, Mark Hamill has found a way to turn off a large section of his audience over the past few years, because Mark Hamill has made one thing very clear. If you don't agree with him politically, he wants nothing to do with you. He doesn't want you watching his movies. He doesn't want you buying any of his products. He wants you gone. That's how deranged and divisive he's gotten on social media over the past few years. But as we see all so often, when you live by the woke, you die by the woke. You will eventually get canceled by the very same people that you are pandering to. And it didn't take long for Mark Hamill to turn from an SJW hero into the enemy of the day. Star Wars actor Mark Hamill faces cancel mob for liking Bette Midler's, quote, anti-trans tweet, which we will get into because, again, another woke on woke crime here. Bette Midler is called anti-trans after bashing terms like, quote, people with vaginas. Don't let them erase women, which seems to be a complete misunderstanding from her that has gone severely the wrong way. But unfortunately for Mark Hamill, he liked that tweet, which is enough to get people to want to disassociate and disavow and completely cancel Mark Hamill. Star Wars actor Mark Hamill has come under fire for merely liking Bette Midler's recent tweet in which she condemns so-called transgender inclusive terminology such as people with vaginas and menstruators. The cancel mobs accused Luke Skywalker actor of supporting, quote, transphobic propaganda and TERF rhetoric, or trans exclusionary radical feminist rhetoric. Isn't it funny that liking a tweet is enough to get this type of attention? Almost like the same thing. A similar thing happened in the case of Gina Carano, and these very same people that likely Mark Hamill was rooting on as they canceled Gina Carano, as they put this pressure on Disney, as activists within Lucasfilm eventually got Gina Carano fired over her political beliefs. Now they've turned on the woke hero himself, Mark Hamill. On Monday, Bette Midler faced accusations of spreading anti-trans sentiment. Because of this, women of the world, we are being stripped of our rights over our bodies, our lives, and even our name. They don't call us women anymore. They call us birthing people or menstruators, and even people with vaginas. Don't let them erase you. Every human on earth owes you. Now, I personally think that this is probably a miscommunication, a woke on woke incident that she probably didn't quite understand. She probably thought that conservatives were labeling women things like that. But no, it's far leftists that are using that terminology because they don't want to use the word women anymore because it doesn't include enough of the people they want to include in that term. Ironically, they are the ones who are actually denying science, but that's a completely different topic for a completely different channel. Mark Hamill signaled his approval of Bette Midler's tweet by liking it. His action has provoked its own woke lash against the actor. And look at some of this stuff. So now the TRAs are losing their shit because Mark Hamill liked Bette Midler's tweet. Look at this. They sit there and they monitor everything that these people like. And then these Raylos with butterflies, these people with pronoun in their bios, these stan accounts, all the same people who attacked Gina Carano, who attacked Rosario Dawson as Ahsoka Tano. Now they're coming after Mark Hamill. Mark Hamill, why did you like this tweet? This is a transphobic talking point. Mark Hamill, hey Mark, I don't know if you know this, but you liked a transphobic tweet today that insists using language like birthing people or racist women when it's meant to include people like me, uterus owners who aren't women. I know you didn't mean it. Oh my God. This is the people that we're pandering to. There you go. Some pride flags right here. So Mark Hamill liked Bette Midler's tweet. God's sake, crying emoji. I'm sure you're very upset. Not gonna lie. If this isn't a mistake, I'm gonna be beyond crushed. You have a transgender flag and is that a wheelchair sign? So maybe she's handicapped. You got to put it in your bio somehow. You got to put it in your name. But if this isn't a mistake, I'm going to be crushed, Mark. Shocked and disappointed that the usually kind and decent Mark Hamill liked that awful Bette Midler tweet of the dumb idea that some groups using more inclusive language in some instances erases women. When we are fighting for our very lives, this division and support of it all hurts us. And again, I think that Bette Midler, again, probably thought that some people were saying different things, didn't realize that this is the same thing that J.K. Rowling's been canceled for. She probably didn't mean to take that hard line of a stance, even though the vast majority of people agree with this. There's nothing controversial about what she said. This kind of terminology is erasing women. There's no doubt about that. When you can't answer the question, what is a woman? then you know that there's a problem. Matt Walsh's documentary does a pretty good job of showing all that. And you had even more reaction. It's from Gandalf the Gay. Can you fit any more in this name? Hey, Mark Hamill, the hell is this? Are you throwing your hat into turf bullshit? Why? Are you malicious or simply ignorant? I don't care about Bette Midler. I don't really like her work that much. The young people she might have heard aren't paying attention or she's history. Who cares? Then I noticed Mark Hamill liked this turf bullshit. That one sucks. This is so cringe, but this is exactly what to expect. When you play by these rules, when you play the social justice game, the virtue signal game, the woke game, the identity politics game, when this is what you push for, this is the audience you try to cater to, this is what happens. They'll inevitably turn on you when you do something that requires absolutely no apology, actually no explanation. This is completely and totally embarrassing for all the people involved in this. And you know, it wasn't that long ago that Mark Hamill had pro-lifers coming at him. After Mark Hamill tried to troll pro-lifers, it didn't go very well for him. He did the whole "we will adopt your baby" thing and tweets out Joker, which he played, obviously, the voice of Joker, and Harley, like a lot of people were, to troll conservatives who said that they would adopt someone with the aftermath of everything with Roe v. Wade. Well, a lot of people rightly pointed out, maybe not the best thing for him to do, considering he plays Luke Skywalker, who himself was adopted, but also because not that long ago, Mark Hamill's son's ex came out and said Mark Hamill pressured me to get an abortion because they thought that I was after his money. Very, very disturbing stuff coming from Mark Hamill, coming from Luke Skywalker himself. But this is what happens. When you play by these rules, inevitably, you will lose. And Mark Hamill finally had caught up to him today. The woke game finally caught up to Mark Hamill. Let me know your thoughts about this in the comments below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.
Thanks for watching, everyone, and a huge shout out to my patrons. I appreciate you guys so much. Want to follow me on Twitter or Instagram? Check out the description below. You'll find links to my PO box and my Patreon as well. And I'll talk to you guys later.